All right, welcome back, guys. I have good news, and well, and a little bit of bad news. So it's mostly bad news all the time with this car, unfortunately. But I did the car today. It's been in the 40s, oh, actually high 50s lately here in the Pittsburgh area, and I think the car was able to finally warm up just sitting here in the garage for a little while, and I came out and cranked it up, and it started right up. The fan kicked on real high again, so I do have an issue with that plug. I pulled up two codes, two pending faults on here, which is a good thing. Figure out what's going on here. And the first one was a low input voltage to the coolant temperature sensor, which makes sense because mine are pretty much like chafed, and so I can zoom up here for you see that. Yeah, it's pretty bad actually. Yeah, those are pretty bad. But so I'm deciding. I know that's a problem there, so I got to rewire that in. I cut it off my old harness. I was gonna put it on here. This one's so much better, but now I'm just thinking. Since I have to take off the supercharger to wire that in. Well, actually, the second code I got was there was like a P0638, I think, which is a cam position sensor that is malfunctioned, and mostly it would be the I guess the input or the voltage to it is probably messing up, which kind of makes sense because the harness that I got on here is kind of trash compared to the one that I had on it. So I'm really debating right now uh, if I should just go ahead, since I have to pull this supercharger off again, to just go ahead and swap out my original harness that I got here, which then I can go ahead and just put this back on, solder those wires back on, and heat shrink it correctly so everything is good to go on that harness. And I think I'm gonna do it. Let me know what you guys think. If I should just go ahead and swap the harness out once again, and then get all the grounds and everything, make sure everything looks good again in here. I know it's not a whole lot of work to get in here, since I kind of know how to do it now, getting all this out. So it's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but I mean, I'm gonna have to do it. I don't know if that had something to do with the cold. I don't know if like some condensation or something got in some of these plugs, and the system was just like, heck, it's too cold. We're not doing this. Which I've heard that happening with the W211s, that if it gets too cold, they can have a hard time starting, which in this case makes complete sense. I mean, it's been in the low teens and the low 20s for a good while here. So I think everything was kind of just froze up or whatnot. I don't know. It still doesn't make sense that a car would just do that. But these things can be finicky, though, with all the electronics. I don't know. I'm still experiencing weird things all the time. But I think I need to do this, and I'm going to go through it one more time since I fixed everything with the supercharger. So I'm not really concerned about all the gaskets or anything. So now I have to get two new gaskets there. I'll probably just get the plenum gaskets again and redo them once more. And it's so annoying. It's so annoying. But hey, if that'll fix this stupid little issue here for me, which now, I mean, the car runs fine just right now, but the fan does kick on, like I said, it kicks on full blast. So there is a problem with the temperature sensor. Obviously, in the circuit there's a problem. So I don't know if it could be at this. Obviously, it's probably at this end here, but it could be somewhere else from here to the ECU. I mean, the harness really is not big at all. So again, I'll most likely cut the AC wire once again. That's the easiest, simplest way to do that, and just solder it, shrink wrap it again, and then take off unplug those, take this off again, obviously. Just take the two wires off of the alternator, and then you take off the one wire off of the starter, and that whole thing comes fished right out through here. Take off your ground right here, and that's pretty much it. Just unhook all your stuff right here on both sides, and it literally just comes straight out. There's really not much to the whole harness here. So I'm thinking about doing this next. Let me know what you guys think. So far, that's pretty much what my plan is at this point, knowing that it does start up, and it didn't start up when it was super ice cold out, and now when it warmed up, it started up. So I'm glad I got those codes, kind of help clarify what's going on here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think it needs to happen, especially with the ends here. Yeah, let me know what you think, guys. I thought it was an EIM or a DAS problem in the module somewhere with the key, or something wasn't working. But now that I know that was, if that's not getting the correct voltage, it won't start, which completely makes sense, because it was a fault for on bank 1, which this is bank 1 on this side, and there's only one cam sensor, so it only makes sense that there was a fault right there. I have my old sensor as well, but I'm not going to put that one in because it's like a $90 sensor, a new one, Bosch OEM one that they use. So I know that's definitely not the problem. So obviously it's got to be the wiring, because I mean the wiring that I got here was pretty messed up a little bit. So I don't know why I used it, but I just needed to make sure that wasn't the issue before, but it's not now. So I got to switch it back. Learning as I go here, guys. Yeah, if you guys got any other ideas, but this is kind of making sense here. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'm filling you guys in real quick with what's going on. Actually, I might as well just start it up for you guys, because I haven't even started up the car in a while. So I got my keys. Yeah, I got this a key tag. Hearing loss may occur. Yeah, wanted to buy something at least for the car. So let's get in here. Do have my watch the car won't start up now. Kicking back on. It's on full blast. The engine's pretty cold. It's pretty loud still, but at least it does run. I know it runs now. This one back in. This is my other pump, which I'm using a separate fuse here. There we go. That kicked back on. I had to replace the battery. My battery was shot, so I went ahead and got another one. It was a free replacement, which was awesome, but I have it on a trickle charge. Needed it to be on a trickle charge. Got all of that. I gotta figure this out a little bit more here. I gotta fix my relay for the fuel pumps. I was messing with that and it was kind of falling apart as well. But yeah, guys, the car does run. Oh yeah, you can hear that fan. Thing's wide open. But yeah, guys, close the door. Got a couple little things. Yeah, gas is empty, which is good if I was in the pumps. But yeah, guys, I don't want to drag on too much. This thing works though, finally. Thing sounds so good. Thing sounds so good. I can't wait to drive this car. It's killing me doing all this work, and this thing just keeps giving me issue after issue. It's funny, it's not, it's the game. You gotta always think about that. But yeah, I don't want to ramble on too much, guys. Yeah, the car, you see, it runs, it idles perfect. It's only giving me that little thingy because of the stupid sensor. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. I'm glad I kind of figured out what's going on here a little bit better. But I will take you along with me as I disassemble stuff once again. But yeah, it's been interesting. Yeah, this Schwaben Mercedes scanner helped out a good bit, because you can still go into the drive authorization. I'm gonna shut this off. But yeah, this thing can go into a good bit of what the Star can do as well. So it helps. I can get into a lot of the, like I said, the drive authorization, the EIN or EIM, I believe it is, and the DAS, and a lot of the modules, the rear SAM. You can get into a lot of this stuff and get live values and live view of what's going on in the moment, which is really cool. And you can plug in a micro SD card. You can record what you need on it. It works pretty good, honestly, and it helped me figure out in the trunk, because it got to the rear SAM, and it can help you identify the bad float for the level sensors in the tanks, because it'll give you values on each side, because there's the saddle tank, so you can get both, see how much fuel's in each side of the tank, which helped out tremendously, because one side would just stay a constant 1% that it had, and the other was fluctuating. So it helped me identify that it was sticking before. But never mind that, guys. I'm gonna end it off right here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing in the comments. I love it. All of us Benz guys out here and trying to figure stuff out, making it easier for everyone else if there is a problem. Hopefully I can help answer any questions anybody has. I enjoy it. Yeah, guys, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.